Hello, welcome to Mobile App Development Session. I am Chandrapal Singh. So before starting the session, a couple of things I want to share with you. I have almost 9 years of experience in IT sector. Almost 1500 apps I have built. More than 2000 students I have trained with 70% of placement rate. What the technologies are covered in mobile app development session. So there are two parts: front end, back end. Third is project interview and resume building, right? So what is a front end, what is a back end? We will understand in upcoming slides. So what the technologies we covered in front end parts are HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Tailwind, JavaScript, React Native. What is the role of these technologies we will understand in upcoming slides. And in a backend part, Node.js, Express.js, MongoDB I cover, right? What is a mobile app? A mobile app, short for mobile application, is a software program designed to run on a smartphone or tablet, right? Everyone knows about the mobile application. Everyone have a Android and iOS devices, so they can they actually play different types of mobile games, mobile applications. So everyone aware about the mobile app, right? So what is a mobile app? It is a software program designed to run on a smartphone or tablet, right? Types of mobile apps: it is a native apps which is built especially for Android or iOS, like WhatsApp, Instagram, right? Web apps run in browsers, right? Like Gmail, any other websites, right? Like, right? So hybrid app web plus native means such applications that run on desktop as well as mobile app, right? Using web tag in app wrapper, Instagram and Facebook. It is an example of hybrid app web. Cross platform app, one code base for Android plus iOS, built with Flutter, React Native, right? So what is a cross platform app? It runs on Android as well as iOS device with one code base. Okay, there are no need to write different code for different devices. Okay, what can a mobile app do? Make calls, send messages like WhatsApp, online shopping, Amazon, Flipkart, play games, PUBG, Candy Crush, learning, Duolingo, Byju's, payments, PhonePe, Google Pay, use device features like cameras, GPS, sensors, right? So these are the mobile applications. Okay. Basic components of a mobile app: front end. So what is a front end? What the user sees and interact with, right? It runs on browser. I already told you what the user sees and interact with. This is called front end. Whenever whatever you see in your browser, this is called front end, right? Backend handles data, user login, server logic. For the example, whenever user fill the login form, right? So login form, after filling the login form, servers check the details and s- send request back to your browser, means back to your client, right? So front end means client side, back end means server side, right? So what is database? Database means stores user data, messages, orders, etc. What is APIs? APIs connected front end to back end, right? So these are the basic components of a mobile app. Tools to build mobile apps, right? What is the tools to build mobile apps? Flutter, React Native, Android Studio, Xcode iOS, right? So Flutter is used to build cross-platform, language use Dart, React Native cross-platform. What is the meaning of cross-platform? Cross-platform means with a one code base, it runs on iOS as well as Android device. So language use JavaScript, Android Studio native. It is only for Android, and language use Java or Kotlin. Xcode, iOS, and language is Swift. Okay. So front end development is a part of web development that deals with the user interface. Everything the user sees and interact within a web application or website. Okay. What is backend development? Backend development refers to the server side of a web application where the logic, database, and APIs runs. It powers everything behind the scene that users don't see directly. So, what is HTML? So, what is the role of HTML in front end? HTML is the standard language, means markup language. It is used to create the structure of web pages, right? Like text, image, buttons, form, right? HTML is the backbone of every website because without the structure, you can't build the website, right? So, popular front-end framework and libraries, it is JavaScript libraries, React.js, jQuery. What is a frameworks? What is a famous frameworks? Angular, Vue.js. What are the styling? Bootstrap, Tailwind CSS, build tools, White, Webpack, Babel. Right? What is a CSS? CSS means Cascade Styling Sheets. It is a language used to style, layout HTML contents. It control how element look on a web page, like color, font size, spacing, layout. Means whenever you create your layout in your website, then suppose that the website without coloring, without alignment, without different font styles, how your website look like. Okay, so CSS makes the beautiful to your website. Okay. What is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language used to make website interactive and dynamic, like sliders, pop-ups, form validation, animation, right, and much more. While in JavaScript, it is used by all browser. It runs on front-end side and server side. Core of modern front-end frameworks, React, Angular, and it. I already told you it used for both front-end and back-end. In demand of for web development jobs, it has a huge demand. JavaScript can do through DOM, means document object model, change content, color, styles dynamically, event, click, hover, submit, key press actions, validation check if form inputs are correct, animations make elements move or fade, APIs get data from server, games make browser games using logic and canvas. Okay. So thanks for the attending the session, right? So if you are interested, then you can contact me. My contact number and my mail ID is mentioned in the slides.